Perfect timing, everybody. It's time to get started. Let's get into qualifying. But first, let's introduce where we're at. We're going to be going to the amazing, the wonderful. We're here at the Lusail Qatar circuit. I love this track personally. It's one of my favorites. I just did horribly. We got a great track layout here. 16 turns. Only 5 of them, I'm sorry, are to the left side. I'm sorry, I don't know why I couldn't say left. But you're joined here today by your one and only commentator, DMasterOG. I'm alone today, no worries though, because I am more than able to run the show by myself. Welcoming everybody who's already here, and for the people just coming in to see qualifying, it's gonna be fun. Let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's just go ahead and get straight into quality, everybody. It's already started. All right, so looks like here we got the oh, and everybody has just gone out to the track, or is just about to go out to the track, as you see here. I want to go over some things because I don't think we've gone over some things in previous times. Let's see the standings. These aren't the settings. It didn't come home. Yeah, why are we in the daytime? I thought this was supposed to be a night qualifying. Com is retired and we are migrating host. Technical difficulties, everybody. You didn't see anything. Nothing was seen. Boom. Disappeared from your memory. Nobody knows what just happened. Nobody. I'm telling you right now, nobody knows. Nothing happened. In the meanwhile, we're having this intermission. Let me just go ahead. Get these. Copy. Paste. All right. So we have a little bit of a delay here. I'm sorry. We have a bad lobby. Something happened. You didn't even notice. Yes, we are restarting, by the way. Ketchin. You should have asked for a co-com. I would have helped. Well, Pat, you're not here, are you? You want to hop in? I don't care. Just hop in the Discord, dog. You know I'm always down for a Pat combo. Oh yeah, restart the software. Where is it? Is that a Pat I hear?
Hello.
That is a Pat I hear. Oh, welcome in, Pat. Let's since we didn't expect you here today, let's just go ahead and pull up Pat. Pat's gonna be joining us, apparently. Didn't expect that at all. Let's just go ahead and yeah, that's a lot better. We can see you now, Pat. Welcome in.
I'm glad to be here.
I bet you are after seeing your McLaren teammates co-com.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, start was okay at P4 for tier 6 with my drive. It was okay. I could have a little bit more, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. Then tier 5 happened. I'm gonna leave it at that. Then tier 4 we get a podium.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna leave it at that. Pass over the controversials.
Yeah, exactly.
No worries. Yeah, I had a very similar start to my day. Tier 6, we had a good win with Cobb. And then tier 5 happened. We got some points with Chosen Toby getting that P2.
That was a crazy race by Toby. Props to him. I know
Nuts.
he's in the chat.
Absolutely nuts. And then I just completely bottle it in tier 4. My teammate, I'm sorry, Jim, but he didn't have any pace. Yeah, that was fun. And then tier 3 happened. I'm not gonna talk about my teammates in tier 3 because just disappointment from all the William boys. But we're here. We're trying to do better. We got two really good Williams drivers today. One of them being the person who got P2.
Yeah.
We got Chosen Tolby in the Williams today, reserving up 2 tiers. Actually, 3,
Yeah.
sorry.
3 tiers, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Math ain't mathin'.
Math ain't mathin'. Are you in the lobby?
Negative.
You wanna get in the game so I can send you a lobby invite?
I am in the game.
It says you're offline.
Tolby invite me. Thank you, Tolby.
I didn't invite you. I just can't invite you.
I catch an invite. Oh my god, I'm getting invites from everybody. I appreciate the love. Wait, why? Huh? I'm questioning things.
I'm questioning things. Now that you've gotten an invite, it's when everyone wants to send you an invite. Trust me.
Oh, is that? And then also the weather changing. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah, that was interesting.
I need to double check the standings on this championship. I haven't looked in a minute.
Yeah, actually, since we have some time, let's go ahead and look over those. Do some quick editing. I mean, I will do some quick editing, and we'll get that put in here. Paste this. Okay. You know what? I think this has worked out a lot better than I thought.
There you go.
Never mind.
The hopes were there.
The hopes were there, dog. Look, we're professionals, but we're not professionals if you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Looks like we may be getting ready to go either way, but I
Let's
went
just
ahead.
say ignore the random drive-by waving by my brother.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. I don't know if you remember, but I had my brother just absolutely photobomb a couple of times. We move. All right, let's look over the standings and the lineup real quick. So we got a lineup of these drivers, as you can see up here. I'm not gonna name them. You already know them pretty well. We're around round 4 already. I'm not gonna name these guys. They're awesome people. The driver standings is looking a little bit like this. We got an Aston Martin up top of Beast doing really consistently. Won our last race actually, but we got Henry in P2. Got 2 wins in a row and then did not finish the last round. And then we got why can't I read? I'm sorry. That's Andy. Yeah, Andy is like 13 points behind, 12 points behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Akela, and then Major. We're already in the lobby, though, so let's continue to look at that while we're on this screen. So, the team standings, I don't think anybody cares about, but Aston Martin is 10 points ahead of Racing Bulls, 12 points ahead. No, that is 22 points ahead. My apologies.
Wow.
39 points for Red Bull this season in Tier 2. And then McLaren, just 2 points behind them in P4. So that is a very tight championship for P4 in this championship right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars within 10 points for P4. And then the top 2 are a little bit far away. Racing Bulls and Aston Martin doing a great job this season. Them being Beast and Edge. Edge currently in Tier 2. That is not who is in Tier 2 normally. That would be Zeech.
Yeah, Zeech.
Why are you so small, Pat?
Why am I small?
Small Pat.
Tiny Pat from Testarossa. Okay, thanks, Testarossa.
I saw it after I did everything, and I was like, maybe I should change the size of his
You're like
weapon.
talking. I was like, why am I so small?
I don't know. We don't talk about it anymore. We're on to qualifying now. An actual qualifying session, as it is nighttime. Would be awesome to have a little bit of rain, but as we're in the desert, you're never gonna get that.
You say that the first time I raced at Qatar and no assist, we had a full rain race.
Oh yeah, that was really funny. That was really funny. That was nobody expected that. That was so.
Neither me
that
and
was
Mage
so
when we did
weird.
that had no idea. And we just started laughing.
That was hilarious. I cannot believe that race even worked. Like
Right.
that was just yeah.
It was a crazy day.
It was it. I don't even want to remember that day because I think it was the day where I won, but at the same time my team did horrible. So we're gonna talk about AK, who is on a flying lap, as well as packets behind him, but AK is on one first. AK doing a really good first sector, locking up a little bit into that corner. Good through there. 30.0, setting our benchmark. It's not the fastest we've seen so far, but will be a good banker time.
Just go throw this out there. I've been in that sector time before.
Yeah, that's why
My
I said
small
it's not the
gloat.
best. That's why I said
Even though
it's
these
not.
guys can literally drive laps around me, so
Yeah, these guys will literally lap you. Maybe not today because you're pretty cooked today, but they would normally. Or what are you trying to say, Pat?
I was. You said they wouldn't let me today. I was like, they probably would. They probably would.
Nah.
It was not my best.
I wouldn't say it was your worst either.
What's AK got to the line?
22-0.
All right, there's already my quality time gone on the first run. All right, cool. Moving on.
Yep. Braided Axe is gonna put a 23-0, so that's a.
That is my quality time.
Yep, makes sense. It's like
CJ.
yeah, CJ just put in another time, or his first time, 4/10 off. Pretty decent from him. Andy, currently in P3, MB Jacobson putting it P2. Andy's gonna come up to the line. He's gonna cross the line. And he's gonna do a pretty good lap. 21.6. 4/10 up, raising the bar a little bit. So tier 2 is definitely starting to cook. Tier 3, I think Pole was right around 21.5.
Oh, KDM had a little glitch.
Oh no, that's.
I'm gonna
tough.
try to get him back.
Even if you do get him back, he's retired.
Yeah.
So that is rough. We got FRJs putting it P4 in front of CJ. Major Castleman currently in P4 in the championship, putting it P6 on his first quali lap. Not too bad. Edge putting it P5 in front of CJ, putting it a 22.3. Really good lap time from Edge. Putting him just about, what, 3/10 off of P2?
Yeah.
It will get beaten. I'm not saying it won't. But
right.
There it is.
Henry,
P2 in the championship. Holding out, oh, there's this Mercedes in the background. Holding out his...
MRK, I already got you. I already invited him.
Oh, yeah.
I already got him and Wiffles, so we're good.
Wiffles lagged out too?
Yeah.
Why has Beast not came out of the pits? Does he have a quali ban?
Beast, I believe, did Beast just load in, or is that Sage? Someone just loaded in because we went from 19 to 20. I don't know who it is.
Makes sense. I thought I saw Beast earlier.
Catchin!
Woo! I just saw him cross the line and didn't notice his time. Beat Andy by 2/100.
That's a very nice lap, a 21.6. See, is anyone else? Oh, let's check on Mr. England. How's the not coming home gonna do today on this quali run?
Yikes.
The slander had to be done.
The slander had to be done. I love how you say Mr. England as if like 20% of our drivers are from the European sides.
I know. I'm slandering all of them by just using calm as a scapegoat. I don't care.
Just use calm.
And on an improving lap. He's just pits. Huh. Had about 3/10 of improvement there and just said I'm good.
Well, Beast did go out, so he listened to what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 11 minutes left in the session. We still got more than a long time to get what you gotta do.
I mean, everyone but Wiffles, who has time, is just come out onto the track. Still plenty of time to go. Still 10.5 minutes, so plenty of time to get something done.
Pretty interesting that you have two groups of people at the start of the quality session. People who rubber in the track completely, like from zero, and then you have the people who wait for all of them to come in, and then they just go on a lap with a lot less traffic in that middle part of the quality session where it's still putting in times, but you're really waiting for that last lap to get your final push in. Interesting to see. Great first sector from Beast so far. Pretty hooked up. Mounting all the way on that curb. Really good first sector here. Let's see through these corners. It's a good run. Holding it pretty nicely. No sliding. It's going to be a 30.01.
Wow.
Same thing that... oh, yeah, that slide. Same thing that AK did on his first lap. I think he aborted this.
No, he's still going.
Because he started flashing for a sec, made me worried.
It might be he might be doing a little slight recharge in the braking zones.
Yeah, very possible. He goes
right,
purple.
57.1.
Does go purple. Let's see by how much. I didn't check Henry's time. Henry is back out on track. Good last sector, holding it pretty clean. Last corner, nice and smooth. No wiggles, no slithering. He's going to come up to the line. Ran out of ERS, but he does a 21-1.
Wow.
Holy crap.
What's Redeemer got coming to the line?
He just went 4.5 tenths faster than Ketchin. 3 tenths faster than Henry. That's
crazy.
Yikers.
Looks like Sage is finishing now. Can Sage even compare to that? Not with that last corner.
No, it's 24-0. Actually, Henry just started a lap, so he's going to be one to watch out for in a little bit. Packets, what's he's going to do to the line? He's going to do a 21-2, P2, just behind Beast by 0.06 of a...
What about Fatweed? Fatweed to the line. P6?
P6. Good lap from him, too. He's only 5 tenths off, which previously was P2.
Yeah.
Jeez, these guys are setting the bar super high. I think Henry might have backed out because he's down. Yeah, he backed out of this one.
Yep. Just gonna throw it out there. I'll be P16 right now. I'm not last.
You're not last.
It's also kind of hard to do when KDM is retired.
Yeah. Oh my god, 21-1 is nuts. That's my TT time.
Yeah. Henry is not improving. He's 2 seconds down on his time.
He backed off, yeah.
Yeah, but Wiffles on a run right now. Meanwhile, Redeemer improves to 23.4, gets ahead of Sage.
Major Castleman putting in P7.
Not bad from McLaren.
Yeah, P8 and P7 and P9.
Yeah, look very strong in quali. But what's Wiffles got coming through the last corner, coming into the last corner right now? Nice apex there, run a little wide. Not too far wide though. DRS to the line.
22-1.
P9.
Pretty
Bumps
good.
MB Jacobson.
Ketchen is now starting his probably second to last run. Looks like Henry came into the pits. He's gonna change his tires, go for some new rubber, see what he's gonna be able to put down. Looks like Com45 is going on a cooldown after. Did he set a faster lap time? He set a.
Yeah, he bumped
22.2.
Jacobson out of the top 10.
Yeah.
And now Jay's not come out of the top 10.
Ooh.
And Mr. Sue has improvement through the first 2 sectors. How can he take sector 3 to try to find some improvement? We get into the top 15 right around where Tolby is. Good last corner.
Yeah.
Coming to the line, it's
22.7.
P16.
Oof. Love to see a bunch of really close people.
Yeah,
It's so tight. Like
it is.
from let's say P4, which is 3/10 off the lead, to P15 is a second off.
Mhm.
A second
Yeah,
off
that's
each other.
crazy.
The top 12 are in the same
Oh,
second.
CJ, meanwhile, just went to P9.
There you go. CJ putting himself middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I believe Ketchen just started a new run. And that's gotta be track limits. Yeah, there it is.
Already. Whew.
Just went so wide. It was at turn 4.
Makes sense. It's so close to the limit every time you're going through these corners.
Yeah.
Especially fast corners like most of these are. Like what, 3 and 4?
Yeah. Jay has started a run. See what the Kick Sauber has for us. Some improvement through Sector 1, 30.4. Not the fastest we've seen today, but not terrible.
Currently, he'd be 3/10 off the lead. The
Yeah.
pole.
Not bad at all.
There is 2 cars out on track right now.
It's very crowded today.
Yeah, very crowded. 10th up on his personal best. So that's going to get him at least a position on Whiffles. See how his last sector is. Is he going to be able to find anything special?
Oh!
He found the track limits. That is not the old. It is not the new pit lane. He found the track limits. Not enough time. So he's going to come in, change some tires, and go out for his last run. Whiffles
He's got to hurry on it.
Yeah, Whiffles being the only person out on track right now. He's putting in his time very early. Everyone else is just about to come out of the pits. Probably here in the next 30 seconds.
They're already moving.
Yeah. We've already got the Alpine.
Yeah, it's an Alpine. Or is that a Williams? It's an Alpine. It is Packets.
Yep, Packets. 600ths off the lead.
Yeah.
He's going to be one to watch out for. It looks like we've got Andy coming out of the pit lane as well as Packet's teammate Sage. We've also got Redeemer coming out of the pits as well, being third car out on track. As we've got Whiffles now going to start his final lap. Is he going to set the pole time? Can he improve by a second? He does have a lot of work. I would be very surprised if he improves by a whole second.
I will say, as Whiffles is going through Sector 1, I'm very surprised at Packets at P2 right now, since he only has 6 points. Not 6 points, sorry, 4 points to his name thus far.
Yeah, but Packets is always one to watch out for. Packets is super quick. He just gets really unlucky. He is 3/10 up in the first sector, by the way.
Purple?
He is purple. Whiffles is purple. What? In what world did I think I was gonna say that? Is he back on pad? Because his wheel pace did not seem this quick.
He might have switched right back to it. Be like, let's see how it goes. Found pace.
He's 6 tenths up.
Huh?
He's doing a me from last week.
No way. And that was even crazy when you did it.
Okay, hold up. How much time is he gonna gain in this last sector? He was 6.5, like basically 7 tenths up.
It's a good line. To the line.
21.5!
5.
Dude, he just what? That's crazy.
What is happening?
He just went from P10 to P5.
But packets did not improve through sector 1.
No, he was down on his time, and he is still pushing.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, if you're within a tenth, there's still a lot to play for.
Yeah. Let's see his
Let's see
sector
what we have.
2 time. Come on. Not improving.
It's better.
Yeah, he did gain back some time, but he's not improving on his lap overall.
This is still all to play for
yeah.
at the line.
Let's see. Sector 2 for Andy is an improvement, just about half a tenth. Packets is going to be coming to the line now. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. Is he getting an improvement? He does.
Oh my
He
God!
sets it on pole. He went 2 tenths faster in the last sector. He goes faster by half a tenth. And now Andy's coming to the line. Is he going to be able to beat it? He's going a 21.3. He does not beat his own time.
Beast did go purple sector 1. Beast has found nearly a tenth of improvement.
Half a second for Sage, not enough. Redeemer getting the checkered flag first. He does put in an improvement. Whiffles does not finish out his lap time, so that's going to be the end of his qualifying session. The RB of Henry coming across the last corner now. He is 2 tenths up. He had a wiggle at the exit. What is this going to put him? He's going to be in P3. He wasn't able to take the front row, but he was able to improve by 3 tenths of a second. Who's next? It's going to be CJ
Beast.
across the line. CJ, then Beast. Beast! That's it!
20!
What? He just threw out packets. A 20.8.
Oh God.
That is a tier 1 time. That is nuts.
Also, maybe give props to Fatweed.
Fatweed putting in P4. What a
Wow. What's Ketchin got? Ketchin's improved by a tenth thus far through the first 2 sectors. Could he be on for the 3rd row?
Let's see.
To the line?
To the line, he's
just
7th.
missed. That's still a great quality for Ketchin.
What?
Whoa,
Look at the
where'd that
gap.
car go?
Look at the gap from P3. Or sorry, let's go P2 because it's only a 10. P2 to P14.
Ooh.
Everyone is within the same second. And we've got 4 drivers within the same 10th.
Yeah.
Ketchin, Whiffles, and Major within the same 10th. And not far behind is AK. That's a very, very close qualifying. Beast T1 is confirmed.
Thank you, Minico.
Crazy, like a 21-1 is like 12th probably in tier 1. Yeah, I wouldn't
It
doubt
probably is. And then we go 20.8, which is probably top 5.
Let's run down this grid one more time. Beast takes pole position, packets alongside him. Henry in P3, Fatweed rounding out our second bro. Andy in P5, Major in P6. Good job from McLaren. Ketchin in P7, Whiffles in P8, AK in P9, and Com in P10, rounding out our top 10. And Edge putting it P11, Jay's P12, CJ in P13, MB Jacobson in P14, and Toby putting it P15. Not last for the tier 5 reserve.
Let's go.
And I'm sorry I said it to McLaren and not my own team. Great freaking job, Fatweed. God damn.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
I don't think that counts.
All right.
But yeah, Fatweed putting up there at the end. I was not expecting that at all.
So who do you think is taking P2? Because that is a monstrous lap from Beast.
I mean, you got to think with how close everyone was. You got to think it was like at least 5 to 10 drivers that could take P2.
I wouldn't say
But
the lead isn't for a challenge, because it is definitely up for a
right,
challenge.
right. It's up for a challenge, but I mean, just for P2 and P3 alone, you got
Yeah.
multiple drivers that should be up there. But I'm gonna go on a limb here. Go out on a little bit of a limb on who my pick is. I'm gonna go with P2 is gonna be going to Wiffles.
Wha-
I'm
You're
gonna go for broke. I'm going for broke.
you went for the yellow snowman of parlays. Like,
Hey, he's taught me. He taught me about these parlays, so I'm going with it.
all right, well, let's see if your parlay goes through. 5 red lights are on, and they come off, and away we go for tier 2 at Qatar, and we get a good getaway for most drivers. We get a little bit on the outside curbing, and we get packets in P1, 3 wide for P2. It gets a little bit squirrely into the middle corner, still 3 wide between 4 cars. Jesus, what just happened there? Major Castleman went into P2, Beast down to P3, Andy stays in P4, but Packett getting a great launch, and there's a Haas in the wall!
No!
There's a Haas of Whiffles in the wall! No!
No!
Whiffles causes a safety car! Causes a virtual safety car, slows up everybody. There's big Constantina effects back here with the Saubers, the Mercedes, the McLaren. What just happened?
Wiffles, why?
Why did it have to be Whiffles?
Well, there goes my pick.
There goes your.
But Beast actually had a terrible start. Got into the curb a little bit and just almost lost a car.
This is what Yellow Snowman has taught you about parlays. Haas is getting no points against Testarossa. Yeah, P19 and 20, not ideal. Looks like real life
Not
Haas.
ideal at all. Okay. Oh, hey, you can't say that. Hulkenberg gained P6 twice in a row.
Let me go back. 2020, 2021 Haas.
There you go.
Yeah. After 22, they were kind of okay. Looks like we're going to get racing here in just a moment. We are having some people warm up their tires. Let's look at what tires we got. Good segue here. Packets on hard tires, getting a better launch than Beast on mediums. What a job from Packets.
I dig it.
I dig it. That was great. And we are underway again. Green flags are running, and we get a good restart from Packets. Everyone is getting a good restart. Nobody has really made a move yet. Looks like everyone has stayed pretty calm. Oh, side by side. It looks like AK and Edge are going side by side into the 2 right-handers. And it looks like AK got in front of Edge this time around. Edge not going to put a counter move into the corner. Smart of him. He is on the faster tires, so he does want to get a move on. These hards are not necessarily too bad, but you can definitely go a lot faster on these mediums, especially on fresh tires. Oh man, look at this fight for the lead. Packett is holding up Beast. Holding up Major, and Beast is trying to look up somewhere to get this move done. Andy just behind, sitting back, being a little bit more passive, letting Beast get real close to Major, burn up his tires more, and at the end of it, they're still on this DRS straight. DRS is enabled since we did not get a full safety car, and they did cross the finish line. We got another yellow flag for a Redeemer, but we got a Major Castleman getting a fastest lap and going down the inside of Packets. He's going to make that move stick well before the corner. Packets covers the inside, so Beast doesn't do anything, nearly making contact, but all is good. Packets now in P2, Major Castleman leading the way. Beast putting pressure on Packets now that his tires has warmed up, and they're back on better grip than these hard tires. Yeah, that warm-up period must have been horrible.
Yeah, it's not great, but Major did get the job done he needed to do. He needed to get ahead of Packets with
side by
tires,
side.
and Beast trying to do the same.
Oh my god, what a move around the outside there. Stuck it around the outside, did not get a track limits warning. Great move from Beast there to get past Packets. Very important for him too, because look at the gap from Major Castleman. It's nearly a second now. Major Castleman is put on the battery, and he said, I need to get away from this train as fast as I can. Beast now putting in a middle sector that goes purple. Packets now losing time to Beast. He's within the DRS range, and he is going to get the DRS through the main straight. Good on Beast to do that. Very smart from him. Packets in P3 right now. Great result from how the rest of this season has gone. So he wants to stay up there. Let's see. Major Castleman putting in the fastest lap of the race.
But CJ, what happened to CJ? He's off the track.
I don't know what happened to CJ. I know what happened to Andy, though. Andy went down the inside of Packets and made the job very, very easy for him.
Out.
CJ is out of the race. CJ retired into the pits. Unfortunate for him. He is out on lap 3 of his race. As got a very, very slow Whiffles on track, nearly getting lapped. He's only about a sector away from getting lapped. Not fortunate for your P2 contemporary clip. He needs a safety car. That's what he needs.
Yeah, he needs a safety car. But Beast does need to get a little bit of work done here before the DRS rate, because you need to be about 4/10 or so behind the car ahead to really pose a threat with DRS.
Yeah,
and now
100%.
he's doing that. He's doing that very well.
Goodness, he's 7/10 clear of Andy behind, and they've cleared away from the hard runners. Is Packets gonna get DRS here? This is crucial for Packets' race. Did he get DRS? I think so.
Ooh.
If he didn't, this is horrible. Yeah. No, he doesn't.
Nope.
He doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, it didn't show up. No, it didn't open whenever he went past me. Okay, we're good.
There goes
Packets has it. Beast gets past Major Castleman. That was kind of expected. Clean move.
Fatwee gets ahead of Henry, and they're ghosting.
Okay.
That was
Henry had some lag.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, well, Fatweed now up into P5. Great job from him so far. He is on the second place runner on the alternate strategy. Packets being the only one in front of him. Now they're all caught up to the lead pack, other than Packets. Packets is actually losing out in this middle sector sometime to the top runners. Now is the question of, is he going to get DRS?
I mean,
he's losing time, just a little bit by little bit. Let's see.
He's probably not going to gain much through these 3 fast right-hand corners, which it's foot to the floor the whole way through.
Yeah. Let's see. Is he going to get DRS?
I take it back. He's I think he's going to get it.
I think so.
He's going to get
a warning. He got a warning for it. He went off track.
He got a warning, though.
But he does get it. That is crucial. That he had to take that warning probably, because it's just so crucial to get DRS here. As we have Beast trying to
gonna go for it. He's going for it here.
Yeah, he does. Major Castleman getting clean pass. Never mind. He got a little bit of a defense from Beast there. Beast trying to switch back. Did not manage to get more traction than Major Castleman. So Major Castleman stays ahead into lap 6. Beast putting the pressure on Major here. And this is not really helping Beast at all. He kind of wants to work with Major and Andy to pull away from Packets. This is kind of not what any of these 3 guys want to be going on right now. But Packets, this is wonderful for him. He's just staying in DRS of the fast guys and keeping the Williams behind a Fatweed. And he is peachy because he is the lead car on his strategy. He's just saving his tires until like lap probably what, 18, 17 to pit.
Yeah, something around that.
And then he's just going to cook the rest of the race on the faster tires, which he's going to have newer tires than the guys ahead. So this is absolutely working in his favor. And Fatweed nearly getting out of DRS range from... Oh, my goodness. He went super wide into the corner. He's getting overtaken by Henry. Henry around the outside. Great move from him. Nearly making contact at the exit, but Henry gets DRS. They both get DRS. Fatweed also gets DRS.
There goes Beast again, though.
Yeah. Beast making an easier move.
Oh, catching and Fatweed side by side. Oh, Fatweed hangs on.
Yeah. I saw the exit of that corner just slippery a little bit for the Williams of Fatweed. And then we got the Ferraris behind Ketchen and AK trying to get past this Williams on the same strategy, these guys. So they did not choose to do a different strategy. AK putting pressure on Ketchen here. Nearly going for the overtake in a very unusual place.
Yeah. That he is.
Looks like Henry got out, is trying to get back into the DRS range, but just barely. These guys are slipping away from 1 second from each other. Packets needs to gain that same 2/10 that he gained last time, and Henry, he is actually doing that. Henry is losing time to Packets in the last sector. He's lost 2/10, and he's not going to get DRS. That is confirmed. He is not going to get DRS, but Packets does. Packets stays within the DRS train of the leaders, and the DRS train behind him of Henry, Fatweed, and Ketchen are not in the DRS train of the leaders. They are 6/10 behind, and Fatweed couldn't get a move done on Henry. Henry putting up a great defense on his battery, and he has stayed in P5, even though he did not have the DRS. Great. We got a 5-car train now for P5. Packet's the only car on hard tires. This is going to benefit him so much.
Oh,
AK
there's
getting
first.
a penalty. The first one of many. AK.
Honestly,
oh my goodness. What a send from Calm. What a move. That was a really good move. Can't even say anything.
How do you pull that one off? That's the only thing I'm going to say. How do you pull it off?
I don't know. That was textbook. Awesome.
Yeah. I didn't expect it from Calm. I know he can do stuff like that, but I didn't expect it right there.
Yeah, that is a very hard corner to overtake. That braking zone is super tight. Great job from Calm to get that done. He's doing pretty good. He's caught back up to his strategy runners, and he is now P4, P5 of his strategy. So
P5.
Early on in this race, he's doing pretty decently. The top 4 have pulled away. One of them being Packets. I'm putting a lot of attention on Packets, so he bottles. KDM doing a P16 penalty run. Let's see.
Yeah.
KDM's doing pretty good in the standings. I thought he got some points last time out. Let's see the driver standings real quick. Oh, KDM isn't even on here.
All right, noted.
Never mind. I know he's from tier 3, but thought he had served.
Yeah, I mean McLaren looking very good right now with Castleman leading the charge. I mean, Beast is right there with him, and they've just been trading lap after lap.
You don't really want to talk too much about that.
No. But I will say this: the only thing that I'm not trying to be biased here. I am not trying to be biased here. The point I was going to try to make, though, is they're not pulling away from Andy at all.
No.
Andy's hanging with them. You would think by them doing this, they would just be pulling just further and further away. He's just hanging on.
Yeah, well, you have to remember that they're into the corners. They're not gaining that much since they are just re-overtaking each other.
Right.
And they're slowing each other up into the corner. And then that's where Andy gains back his time. As Beast goes down the inside, he's going to have the inside line. Major Castleman forcing him to take that inside line, losing them a little bit of time. And there you go. You see as Andy gains 2/10 on him there. So we have a mighty scrap for P4. Or P5, I mean. Holy Christ.
Oi.
These guys are in groups.
Yeah, they're spreading out just a little bit. It's top 4, then it's about for 5th. Then it's a bit more spread out.
So the top 2 trains are the point trains. And it's basically the top 4 are... One of them is going to probably win this race. Packets probably has this on lock because he's on the alternate strategy and he's 2.5 seconds away from everyone else on his same strategy. that is really, really good for him. And
Yeah.
he's a very good contender at the end of this race. But Beast is really doing amazing work with Major Castleman and
Hmm.
Andy. They are just really pulling away from everybody else on that strategy. Of course, they have Packets with them, but they can't control who, they pulled along. Packets was actually really lucky to stay with them. And
Yeah.
they're just pulling away. And that's kind of what they wanted to do from the start, just pull away from the hard runners, as they're probably going to come into the pits in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, you. Oh, and Redeemer gets a 3-second. Unfortunate for Haas. You would think. I mean, this really the window for medium runners is now. I mean, it's anywhere from
Yeah.
lap 10 to about. Really, you could probably extend to lap 14.
Yeah.
Ideally, to go on to the hardest to the end.
I doubt we're going to get a safety car.
I mean, we only got a VSE for that,
Yeah.
and we're. I mean, these guys are doing a very good job keeping it very clean.
Yeah.
Outside of that lap 1 incident.
We're not going to talk about that.
Nope. I have no idea what happened, so I
Yeah,
can't even talk
exactly.
about it.
We don't even know what happened, so.
I'm gonna blame Sketchy Bull. Sketchy Bull, you're at fault.
Yeah, I always blame Sketchy, as we have a spinning McLaren of MB Jacobson in the gravel. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't bring out the safety car. Right after I said it, don't bring out the safety car. He is still in the gravel.
He's moving.
Don't bring it out. Okay, we're good. Cool. Right after I said it, too. That would have been so...
I would have just stared you down like, really?
Just really. I don't think we're going to get a safety car. McLaren spins.
I know Mockmage and Jacobson are not too pleased, but they're going to be pleased about one thing. Castleman takes the lead once again.
Yep.
And some more moves. Com moves up and Henry move up.
Henry re-overtook Fatweed. I guess they were side by side into the corner because he was ahead before the straight. We should probably watch that battle a little bit more because that is really brewing. Fatweed is putting the pressure on Henry, and pressure is definitely being applied. He's locking up into these corners, and he's definitely feeling that tire wear. He's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the tire wear. He's going wide into these corners. Fatweed is doing a really good job to stick really close to Henry here. Com 45 a little bit behind, just about 6/10 from Henry. From Fatweed and then Henry. And doing a good job to stay clean with the racing they have been doing. Andy losing out a little bit of time to the front two in the middle sector. Pretty sure these guys are probably at the point where they're conserving their tires, already 3 seconds ahead of the next car.
Oh, that's track limits for AK. Also, Mr. Oh, we're pitting Castleman and Beast.
Yeah, both of them come into the pits. Beast follows Castleman into the pits, and they're gonna come out right in front of that RB. I'm pretty sure, as we actually had AK go really wide into the corner, into the last corner.
Katie, yeah.
KDM getting another penalty. Makes sense. As let's see. No, they're going to be out behind the Red Bull. In front of the Williams. Ooh, just barely behind KDM. But they're going to be on new tires, so they're going to breeze past once they heat up. And this track is really good on heating up tires. We overheat the tires, actually. Very, very easily. Even though it's nighttime, you'll always be overheating your tires. Let's see this.
You would have to think that Andy's probably gonna come in this lap to try to cover them off.
You'd think that, but Andy's teammate right now is holding up the hell out of the race leaders. So this is actually team play.
Yeah. Andy, you ever heard of ERS management? Why are you down at 15%?
My God. What a move from Major. Oh, he tried to make it stick. KDM doing an amazing job holding up Major Castleman and Beast. Andy comes into the pits. And this is great from his teammate. KDM is doing everything he has to do. His teammate, now in the pits, he's holding up his contenders for the lead. He's going to stay out another lap. He's not going to get DRS, so he will get passed on the straight, basically pushing him. No, he's not staying out. He's coming into the pits, but that doesn't matter anymore. Andy's coming out of the pits.
Andy's
and look
clear.
at Beast. Look at Beast. He's trying to make a move. No, he doesn't. But Andy is clear. Andy's in front of them.
Is that 2021 Checo defending, or is that KDM?
That was definitely some Checo-esque defending from.
That was amazing.
KDM. Wow. KDM went from behind them to in front of them on newer tires. Wow. Just insanity. Wow. Oh my God. That was
amazing defending there from KDM. And it was fair.
Yeah. It was 100% fair, exactly as Minico said it. Fair play from Red Bull.
And you gotta think right now, MRK is just dancing from celebration of that makes Andy really the provisional race leader.
Yeah, that basically after everybody pits, he is in the race lead. He is in the provisional race lead. He is still having Major Castleman and Beast behind him, but you know, he's now ahead of them, which is gonna play out so much. He now has control of these guys because he is no longer the car behind trying to keep up. He is the car in front pushing away, which he's just doing very finely. He is warming up his tires. Major Castleman turning on his ERS before the DRS and getting side by side, and they're going to be nearly 3 wide for a moment. Major Castleman now getting attacked by Beast. He does not make the move, but Major Castleman does get past both Andy, and stays in front of Beast for the time being. Beast being in front of Andy after the straight, but now Andy's on the upper hand. He has newer tires, and that will come into factor later on in the race.
That definitely will. Yes, MRK very happy. Probably not as happy right now, but still hell of a job by KDM to keep Castleman and Beast behind for that lap to help out Andy the best that he could.
100%. And Arc, this is not our new rig. It's just a new seat. I like it.
That you can reach the pedals on.
Yeah, that I'm gonna excuse on my poor performance today.
And Packet's coming to the pits now.
Ooh. Okay, this is early. Com45 following him into the pits, being the only 2 people that pit. Henry now taking the provisional lead of the race, and Fatweed looking to take it from him. Fatweed going down the inside, making the move stick on the inside. Henry around the outside. Very good defense from him, and he does not get the run out of the corner that he wanted, but he will stay very, very close to Fatweed's rear as Fatweed stays in P1 for the time being before pitting. So this lead train for what was P4 is now provisional P1, or now P1. Provisional, what, like P5? Looks like.
Yeah.
Com45 doing a really good job in clean air to just get forward. Packets just about 3.5 seconds from the Mercedes driver behind. Only about 1.2 seconds from the hard runners, which are provisionally leading the race. So Packets is an absolutely wonderful position. He is just gonna cruise up to these guys, stay in the DRS, and recharge his battery for the moves to come. Actually, he's full on battery. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, no. Ripples. My pick. No.
Fatweed and AK coming to the pits. Fatweed and AK both pit, leaving Henry and Ketchen out on track. And that's going to be 2 more places for free for these lead runners that they do not have to fight for. Braided Axe also comes into the pits on his hard tires. Beast setting the fastest lap of the race on hards, 24.2. And this is going to get spicy as Packets did get DRS. So
yeah, you gotta think Packets gonna start cooking right now.
Yeah, Packets' tires are warmed up, and he is about to cook. Com45 getting in front of Fatweed for provisionally P6. That's gonna be
provisionally P6. Nice.
Provisionally P6. Look, PP. We move.
We move.
Fatweed is actually really close to Calm. I did not expect him to be this
Yeah.
close, even though Calm was like catching up to packets.
I mean, you also gotta think, Fatway, if he just hangs with Calm right now, he's got a position easily done since Calm has a 3. Just can't
Yeah.
get a penalty, Fatweed.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and the 2 leaders come in, Henry and Ketchen. So this is gonna release Beast,
Yep.
Castleman, Andy, and Packets all into the lead of this race.
Oh man, Whiffle's got lapped.
Oh, Calm.
I didn't realize. Oh, Calm got a penalty. Another
6 seconds. Oh, we just had a bunch more penalties. Holy, what just happened?
one. Going on to the penalty screen, we got.
Packets has 3.
Oh my God, what just happened? With the
Packets
top
has 3 and Braid have 3. That's the new ones that just happened because there was like 3 that popped up at the same time. I saw Packets run wide at the final corner. I thought it was a warning. Oh, Whiffles.
Oh, Whiffles. Now we have top 4. One of them having the 3-second time penalty. And actually, Major Castleman just went wide into that corner, so he might have another warning on his timesheet. That's not going to be good for him. Beast taking the the lead for the race right now. Major Castleman being down in P3, Andy in P4, Packets now in wow, what did I just say? Andy in P3, Packets in P4, and Fatweed closing this gap very quickly.
Yeah, and AK got move done on Calm. So AK now in P6.
Something must have happened to Calm, right?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Because Fatway was behind him. What just happened?
Like, what
Maybe,
just
I guess,
happened?
maybe a moment. Maybe a moment.
Maybe there was some contact that we didn't see.
Oh, that's track limits.
For
Calm.
Yeah. Calm is not having fun.
No, I mean, England lost the game, and now his race is not going as well as it could be for him. Fatweed, hello.
Side by side, not AK, Andy and Major Castleman going at it for P2. Major Castleman keeping P2 for the time being. Packets just staying behind, being pretty patient, and this is not ideal.
No.
Whiffles, no, you're gonna get lapped.
You're going backwards. Whiffles.
Oh, no,
Whiffles.
no.
Whiffles. Whiffles.
Whiffles disqualified.
Whiffles.
That is...
Whiffles. Why? Whiffles.
You really had a commentator curse him the entire 19 laps that he did.
I wasn't even trying to commentator curse after that. I was like, oh no. But you can't blame me for him driving backwards on his own accord.
Nah,
you cannot blame me for
that. I can't blame you for him having the worst weekend that I think I've ever witnessed from him.
That it's so unlucky, and I picked him because I know what he can do, and I believed in him.
Tires, yeah, let's go on tires.
Yeah, I mean, you got Hard's top 3, then 4th to 9th are all on those brand new medium tires, which will die out at the end.
Fatweed nearly broke out of Calm and AK, and he is really closing up to that top 4. He's only a 1.5 seconds now. He was 2 seconds last lap. Side by side, AK and Calm 45. AK getting the position done, swiping in front of Calm 45. Good move from AK on the straight.
Why does like half the grid just not have any ERS?
Because it's Qatar.
The recharge is fine. I had ERS the whole race.
I think they're trying their best to recreate 2023 where it just didn't recharge.
All right, fair enough. Oh,
KDM retired in the pits. I thought he was on track. Well, I was so excited.
All right, we saw this earlier today. It should get fixed, but you might get a 10-second time penalty if you overtake at turn 1.
Pain.
I felt so bad from it. That
Thanks for the work, KDM.
Yep.
Oh, what a G. Fatweed is in this train now. He has brought the train of 5th, 6th, and 7th. I guess 8th and 8th as well. So the top 8 are now in contention for this lead, realistically.
Yeah.
They're all within a second in the DRS train, and they are only closing up as we got Major Castleman taking the lead from Beast, and Packets taking P3 down the inside. He's going to run him wide all the way out. Never mind, he gives him more than enough room. Packets going wide into the corner, and that actually screws him up a very much amount. He lost a lot of time to Andy there, and now he's getting pressured by Fatweed, and I have disconnected.
Lovely. I will send you an invite. Meanwhile, Ketchen did get a 3-second time penalty. So that's not going to help him. I just sent you an invite. Hopefully you can rejoin as I now become the main commentator for about 2 minutes. Looking at how this is looking, Max Verstappen has retired from F1 indefinitely, I wish. No, I mean, it's still a good battle. Nothing really happening at the moment. We're in that bit of Sector 2 where it becomes flat out into Sector 3. So really, unless you're right side by side, you're not going to be doing anything at the moment. There are no new time penalties to speak of. But Beast has dropped back, actually, of Major Castleman. I don't know if he's going to be able to get a move done in the Turn 1. Could this be the break that Castleman has needed just to try to get away? He is deploying the battery. That is Beast deploying. And Castleman's going on hot lap. And I don't think Beast's looking. He's not going to make a move. So Castleman hangs on in Turn 1. Meanwhile, the rest of the pack not really doing anything at the moment.
All right, I'm loading in.
All right.
We're back in it.
All right.
That was quick.
Nothing. It's like I said, I was a commentator for like a minute.
Yeah, you were literally a minute, I think. Anyways.
Oh, come!
No, that's not ideal. He's not going to be getting points today.
Oh, contact from Packets and Andy. A little bump
Oh
there.
my god, way sideways from AK. Lost him 2 positions there. What a moment.
I just saw that from your POV. Holy. And AK just dropping further down. Side by side with Henry nearly coming together.
Oh my god, down the inside.
No way.
What
No
a
way.
move.
Stop it.
Oh, he tried. He really tried.
He tried. I don't know how much that would have worked.
It wouldn't have.
Yeah, I was about to say stop. That's why I was saying stop it.
That was very, very close. But now we got a little bit of a gap from Andy. Beast has actually been able to recover. I thought you said he was able to... he was a little bit back.
I mean, he closed all the way up, but he couldn't get the move done.
Major Castleman defends to the inside. We got 6 laps left. This is starting to get crucial now for position. Major Castleman going to the inside. Packett's going to the inside and takes the position very cleanly. Both of them taking P1 and P3 from Major Castleman and Andy simultaneously into the braking zone. Great job. Very nicely executed from those 4 gentlemen. And we got Fatweed really close to the back of Andy here. He was close to Packets, but now Packets is in front, and Andy is getting the pressure from Fatweed. Fatweed locks up, trying to not hit the back of Andy there. Still really a lot of grip on these medium tires.
Yeah, lots of grip, and they won't. Oh, AK gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not gonna help. He's up to 6 seconds now. Still better than what Comm is dealing with at 9 seconds. But still not good at all. But here comes Fatweed here.
Side by side into the very fast right-handers. Is he going to be able to make the move stick? Andy going off track, but he does not lose the position. Very good. Well done by him, but he's probably going to lose it into this next straight because Andy is putting so much effort into defending this. It's not going to be defendable on a straight. DRS is now open. Fatweed has turned on his battery. No, he doesn't.
Look at Packets. Look at Packets.
3 wide. 3 wide for the lead of the race. Packets takes the lead. Major Castleman gives a little bit of a bump to Beast. Beast goes down the inside of Major Castleman, makes the move stick, pushes him out onto the curb, but they're side by side, really not giving each other an inch, and Major Castleman concedes the position, but so does Henry to Fatweed. Fatweed trying to get some... No! Andy getting a penalty! Oh my, that's going to be
Ah.
horrible for his race. Packett's now leading the race on medium tires. His goal is now to push away, get these 3 seconds clear in 5 laps. There's 5 laps left. He needs to use all that he's got of these tires. He only has about 5 laps of usable tire left. After that, it's going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my
just
god,
few
Fat
laps.
Weed. Oh my
He's
god.
gonna have no pace. Fatweed, how are you here? That's my genuine question. How are you here?
Yeah, how is he here? He's cooking.
I'm not complaining. He's absolutely cooking, and he has no penalties to his
Yeah.
name.
So he's
I
going to
hope I
get
didn't
2 free
anything.
positions as it is right now. And going out the last corner, gets a little bit of a slide. Is he going to turn on the ERS? Yes, he does. DRS enabled. ERS enabled. Andy is pushing.
Here comes Beast.
Beast does not
Or
make
not.
a move.
Huh.
I think he understands that the mediums are faster in the middle sector.
Yeah, I'm just surprised he didn't think about making a slight lunge into 1.
Yeah. Well, for the time being, things stay as they are. 1 through 8 are in the DRS train for the lead. Everyone in this top 8 is getting good points, guys. Remember that when you're making moves. You're all getting good points. Mainly speaking to Fatweed here. My man, we need him.
I feel like that's RB right now looking at Henry. Since
Yeah.
RB is it's not been a good start to the season for them, unfortunately, and
Well,
they're just leading just to get some good points.
In this year it has.
Oh, in this tier, I'm talking about the whole league.
Yeah, in the whole league, no. But Henry's
Tier,
not
this tier, oh
great.
yeah.
Henry's not doing great this season, this round, for
No.
him being P2 in the championship. Comp 45
Oh,
with
Comp.
another 3-second time penalty.
That's 12.
That is up to 12 now. As we're going to have another chance here for Major Castleman using some battery here on Beast. Is he going to go down the inside? Yes, he does. He goes down the inside, gives it a late lunge, and he takes the position. Provisionally, he does get defended, though, by Beast. He does not. Whew, he does not concede. Major Castleman did a great job there. Absolutely wonderful from him, outbreaking Beast into the corner and just saying, nope, you're not going inside here. Wow.
What a move.
Good racing.
That was great racing. And Sage gets a penalty.
Half the
Or is
half
that-
the field has a penalty. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's another
4,
one
5,
for him.
6,
He's up to
7,
6.
8. So yeah, half the field has a penalty.
Lovely.
And more than half of them are in the top 10.
Yeah. I've also realized that this is our 3rd DSQ across the league today.
Wow.
I mean, you had Ty, my teammate, the track limit penalties in Tier 6. Tier 5, Grade Ace forgot how to serve a drive-through penalty.
Yep.
And then Wiffles drove backwards.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
Nope, and
Not a.
Axe gets a
Oh
penalty.
my god, AK going so wide. Oh.
Axe up to 6 seconds for RB. Not good for them at all.
Yeah. His he's doing pretty
No way.
decent. to be
Castleman?
fair.
Castleman?
Yeah.
Are you doing something here? Hello?
Down the inside, he is doing something. He's gonna pass him. Wow, what a move.
That's actually what he needs. He needs that car in between himself and Beast.
Yeah. Especially taking points away. We got 2 laps to go. I don't think you'd want to be the leading driver in the last laps though.
No.
So
You might want it on like the last lap once you end sector 1, because at that point.
Yeah, there you do want it.
Yeah, I mean, but also we're also at the point where mediums are really at that fall off point. So
Yeah.
he's gonna start pulling away from packets. Not in sector 2 though. Sector 2 they're still gonna have some pace, but sector 1 and 3 he's gonna be able to pull away just enough that it should not be a problem at all.
Let's see. It's going in. Excuse me, guys. It's going into the last sector now. He's going to be chasing down. Packets is actually staying with him pretty okay. With this DRS, he's going to have no problem staying with the Major Castleman's McLaren. That is a really tight top 8.
Yeah. I did not expect it to be this close.
Yeah.
And there goes Packets.
Yep.
What about Beast?
Beast is
Beast
also
is
gonna make.
deploying.
Oh my goodness! What? Major really good on the brakes. Beast staying behind for the time being. I feel like Beast did try to lunge there, and they just. Sorry, Major just did a better braking zone.
Yeah, I also feel like that Beast knew if he went for it there, it would have been bad.
Would not have been good.
Negative.
Negative.
Unfortunately, I did find out I will not be able to stick around for the interviews today.
It's alright, I wasn't doing them.
Alright, perfect. Anyway. Don't matter.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to jump out once the race ends though, since I gotta do a double today.
Ooh, have fun.
Oh, I know.
Tier 1?
But oh yeah, I gotta see how this ends though. I have to see.
We got one more lap. One more lap to go. Tier 1 starts in about 2 minutes. But that's only qualifying. You got more than enough time to watch one more racing lap. And I'm going to stay on board with Beast here, as he is definitely going to use all of his 80% battery. And Packet spins! Packet spins on the inside!
What?
Whoa! That gives Major! That gives Major DRS and a pull away. Andy is going to have the inside line, and he's going to send it on Beast.
No
Beast
way.
going on the outside. He's going to stick it around the outside. Beast going down the inside now. Great move from defending from Andy, but now Andy's going to have Fatweed very close to him. Henry also in this fight. Henry trying to switch back on Fatweed, going down in the inside on Fatweed, not able to make the move stick. What just happened to Packets?
I have no idea. He just lost the car.
What? Okay, Major Castman is very, very well off into this last lap. Beast getting P2, very secured, about 5/10 away from Andy. Fatweed is very, very close to Andy, putting a lot of pressure on. Henry doing the same to Fatweed. AK a little bit further back, having a big moment, and that gives Packets P6, Calm P7. AK struggling on his tires already, so that can just tell you how Fatweed's feeling. And this is going to be a very, very good race from Major Castman, not getting any incidents, not getting any penalties. This is the last corner. He's going to be coming around the last corner, coming around into the finish line, and McLaren steals the P1 from Beast, and then Fatweed taking P3 after penalties, Henry's P4, Andy P5 after his penalty, P6 for Packets after a very unfortunate spin out of the last corner, catching P7, Ferrari P7 and 8 with AK, Com 45 in P9, and then Edge in P10 coming to the finish line. Jay's very close to him, Braided Axe coming across for P12, Edge rounding out our top 10.
That is a finish.
What a finish for
what a race.
Sure. The Packets cursed. Thank you for the caster cursed. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
I don't understand anything about Packets there. Alright, I'm gonna hop out because I gotta go do tier 1.
Ciao, ciao. Enjoy.
Yep. Ta-da.
Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was hard. That was really hard. That was hard fought for every point on that leaderboard right there. Nice job, Toby. Hell yeah. Tax that. I'm not gonna say that on stream. Major Castman driver of the day. I agree. That's a good performance. P2 being Beast, so consistently being up there. Great job from Beast to continue to pull away from his rivals. And Fatweed getting P3 after his penalties were dealt. Great job from Fatweed, my teammate. Good job. So that is going to scramble up the points, and you'll get the points updated right around Thursday or Friday after stewards reports have come out. But I think this is a very, very good good race. I didn't see any too many incidents, and Edge getting P10 in Tier 2 is nuts. let's go run down this grid one more time, at least the top 10. And never mind. But yeah, that's the stream done. That's it. So thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna do interviews today. I got things to do. Y'all have a great night. Go watch Tier 1 with Pat. Pat's gonna be in there. And Punju. Punju's awesome. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. Stay peachy. Love y'all.